super excited to be here today. I'm joined on stage by two powerhouse brands here. So we'll start off with introductions. My name is Matt Gianetti. I'm the head of platform solutions at Tatari. We are a TV company, and so we do like to start off with a little icebreaker about what we're currently watching on TV. I am currently watching Shogun on Hulu. It's very good. I would recommend it. And I'll kick it over to Casey.
Hi, everyone. I'm Casey Jones, the Senior Paid Media Manager at Saatva. I've been with the company for about 3 years, working on all of our paid channels. That's our traditional performance marketing, like paid search and social, and also overseeing our upper funnel investments on TV and podcast. My background is in performance marketing, specifically within paid social, working agency side in the automotive space. And the show that I'm currently binging is the latest season of Slow Horses on Apple TV.
All right, thanks, Casey. Yeah, Jessica.
Hi there, my name is Jessica Carlson. I am Senior Director of Brand Marketing at MANSCAPED. I've been with the company for about 5 years, managing things from paid media to direct mail to global TV. I come from the baby industry, hence my headshot. And my favorite show and one that I'm currently watching is Survivor.
All right, great. So now you know a little bit about us. Let's talk a little bit about our companies. Tatari is a platform for launching and measuring TV campaigns, and this is across linear, streaming, and online video. So here's a snapshot of some of the 300 plus brands that we work with. It really runs the gamut. Some clients are completely new to TV when they come to us, and some are legacy TV advertisers that operate in the upfronts on an annual basis. We have our clients an option to either work with us on a managed service basis or on a self-service basis. And I'll kick it over to Jessica from Manscaped.
Yeah, so Manscaped is a premium men's grooming brand. We launched in 2016 with the lawnmower, groin, and body hair trimmer. And now we have over 11 million customers worldwide and have head-to-toe grooming solutions for men.
Thank you, Jessica. And Casey, you want to help us out with a little bit more about Saatva?
Yes, absolutely. Saatva is a luxury mattress and homeware brand. We were established in 2010, and ever since, all of our mattresses have been sold direct to consumer, made to order, and handcrafted in our US factories. Since then, we've also launched designer bedding products, a full suite of bedroom furniture and rugs, just to name a few additional items.
Awesome, thanks. Yeah, I'm sure there's a nice co-branding opportunity here. We'll talk about it backstage. Cool. So yeah, I want to set the stage here a little bit and talk a little bit about how the TV landscape is changing. Streaming is kind of this shiny new object. You hear a lot of talk about it in the trades, and it is growing, right? And so you can see here around 41% of the total TV universe is currently streaming. And if we actually look at the full pie here, you can see that actually linear, if you combined broadcast and cable, is actually closer to 50%. So it's larger. And so some of these trends can maybe make it a bit confusing in terms of how to structure your TV strategy. And so that's why I'm glad I have two TV experts here to talk to us a little bit more about that. So yeah, with that in mind, let's start with you, Jessica. Can you tell us a little bit about how Manscaped approaches their TV strategy? Maybe a little bit about the mix between linear and streaming. And then just generally, how do you think about TV as being a core element of your Black Friday, Cyber Monday campaign?
Sure. So on an evergreen basis, we do run about a 70-30 split between linear and streaming. Linear does offer lower CPMs. There's also a lot of tentpole sports buying moments, which are now shifting more to streaming. But streaming does offer us great response rates. There's options to do run of site, but you can also do a lot of targeting for demographics or interests. In terms of Q4, it is extremely important for us because we are an omni-channel brand that offers D2C, marketplace, and retail. So TV offers that broad reach to make sure people know that they can buy us anywhere.
Cool. Thank you, Jessica. And Casey, same question for you.
Our mix is really similar to Manscaped's at Saatva for all the reasons that Jessica just shared with you. We run about 70 to 75% linear, and then 25 to 30% on streaming, kind of depending on seasonality. And it's really like I said, for all the reasons that Jess already outlined, really low CPMs that allow us to get efficient reach on linear, while also pairing that with the response rates and kind of performance that we see from streaming. And this mix really allows us to kind of optimize and lean into holiday moments while ensuring that we're getting the most broad reach possible.
Great. So yeah, that 70-30 mix, linear to streaming, seems pretty commonplace. Great. So yeah, Casey, you've talked a little bit about how at Saatva, TV has this larger impact on your full marketing mix, right? And so we would call that maybe the halo effect of TV. It's kind of this idea that TV can be a rising tide that lifts all boats. And so I would love it if you could maybe double tap into that a little bit. Tell us a little bit about how Saatva measures this halo impact and some of the data behind it, and how TV has this an overall impact on your business.
Yes, measurement in TV is actually one of my favorite topics, so happy to chat about it some more. Really early on in our journey with TV, we recognized that there was a relationship between the number of impressions that we were putting to market and our share of search. And for those who maybe aren't from a performance marketing background, share of search is really just a metric that allows us to keep track of the number of branded searches for Saatva as relative to all of the other mattress brand searches in our category. And not surprisingly, there's a really direct correlation between share of search and market share. So essentially, this model that we put together allowed us to recognize, okay, the more impressions that we put to market, the greater market share we can capture, which is especially important during these holiday moments like Black Friday, Cyber Monday. And one of the things that we recognized really early on as well is that this lift in branded search happens really quickly. There's a very immediate impact from TV on our channels. And I think that that's something that kind of surprised us when we first started venturing into TV. And so how we've kind of adapted our strategy since then is kind of reverse engineering our media planning and looking at how much market share we want to capture during a given time, and then calculating how many impressions we need to generate in order to meet that market share goal.
And I know that Saatva also employs an MMM, or a media mix model, to kind of validate results further. So can you tell us a little bit about that, how you guys think through that?
Yes, it would be great to have a single source of truth, but at the end of the day, we have to triangulate data sources. And so we use a variety of media mix partners to look at our overall channel mix and optimize against that. What this chart here is showing us is really just our return on ad spend for the different channels that we're in. And what you can see in particular is that we see a really strong return on ad spend from streaming. But also there's a really strong indicator coming from linear as well, which also, again, just validates all the work that we're doing and also helps reinforce the slide that we saw previous. But also, I think a really great takeaway here is that linear is also a performance channel, and it's driving revenue pretty immediately. And so we're always looking at all of these data sources to help us figure out what the optimal mix is, going into moments like Cyber 5, but also kind of year-round for our media planning.
And Jessica, obviously a lot of talk of data and measurement here. And I know at MANSCAPED, you guys also talk a lot about how real-time data can be very critical, especially in these high seasonal moments, to ensure you're maximizing the output of your marketing campaigns. So I would love it if you can just speak to us a little bit about how you utilize real-time data for your TV campaign.
Sure. So we live in the Tatari UI almost daily during the Black Friday and Cyber Monday weeks. So we are looking at response rate, which for anyone with a digital background is kind of like a click-through rate for TV. We look at cost per acquisition and return on ad spend. So response rate is something we want to monitor pretty closely because we have so much creative out there. And during our sales, we want to make sure that that creative is resonating with people. They're acting on viewing it and making sure, our message is coming across clearly. CPA is a metric that we use cross-platform and cross-channels. So that's kind of our single source to compare how all of our marketing channels are doing during the sales. And then we've got return on ad spend, which obviously we just want to see a positive return on our investment there. So yeah, I think for efficiency's sake, we've got to make sure our creative is working and doing the best of its ability. But the Tatari dashboard, you can view it in real time. Next day is always actionable. We can change our creative mix. We can change our linear versus streaming mix. You can optimize between streaming networks also. So there's a lot of levers you can still pull on a daily basis to make sure your performance is going well.
Yeah, that's really great. I mean, that's a great playbook to be successful on TV. So thank you guys for sharing that. And so all this data and measurement that we're talking can all be supported through Tatari's platform. We really do pride ourselves on having outcome-focused measurement that's available on a next-day basis. And Tatari's measurement is closed loop. And so what we mean by that is we can actually tie the TV impression all the way to the action that happens on your website or through your mobile app. All right, great. So I want to pivot a bit here now and talk a little bit more tactically about securing inventory during this peak seasonal moment. And so I'd like to start with you, Casey. I want to talk about how you sort of navigate this tight time frame. In Q4, the TV marketplace really tightens up. There's a lot more competition, and it's a super important time to have your effective TV campaign. So can you tell us a little bit more about how you navigate this tight marketplace, but really still be able to drive a strong TV campaign?
Yes. So, yes, this year especially, Q4 is very tight with it being an election year. I'm sure a lot of us have seen the inventory that political campaigns are buying up. As you can imagine, that puts a little bit of a squeeze on the market. So a few things that we do kind of to mitigate this tightness in Q4 is one, we of course start planning early. But one of the things that we do is leverage non-preemptible buys, which are basically packages that are guaranteed to clear, so that we know we're showing up when and where we want to be. So we aren't having to risk not having these valuable impressions leading up into holidays like Black Friday, Cyber Monday. And then the other thing that we do, though, is allow a portion of our budget to still stay unallocated. That way we can take advantage of opportunistic buys, whether they're floaters or fire sale opportunities, which can be really cost-effective reach drivers when they come available. So really all this to say, I think the takeaway is just being able to stay agile with how we're planning our budget. So taking advantage of those non-preemptible buys, ensuring clearance, but also having budget aside for when these opportunities come up that we kind of can't turn down.
Great. And Jessica, so I know with MANSCAPED, sports inventory is actually very pivotal. You see a lot of strong performance there. So I'd love you to answer this question in the framing of how securing sports inventory is so important for your Black Friday, Cyber Monday campaign.
Definitely. And lucky for us, since our target audience is mostly male, Q4 offers a lot of great sports opportunities for us, like college football, NFL, MLB playoffs. So similar to what Casey said, we do secure some of the spots ahead of time, which through Tatari are still at a pretty good discount. But through the years, we know which ones we want to make sure we have locked in. But then same thing, we'll set aside an incremental budget for fire sales or floater buys, which aren't guaranteed to show, but we've had pretty good luck with them. And again, through Tatari, we've seen discounts up to 60 to 80%, which is great for us for reach drivers, again, especially in Q4. And for us, we've seen that when we partner with celebrities in the sports genre, those sports buys perform even better just with the alignment. We partnered with celebrities like John Daly, Scott Van Pelt, Tony Hawk, and they really help, amplify brand awareness, but also reach our target audience, have a better response rate, which then helps performance overall.
Great, thanks. Yeah, John Daly in sports. I mean, you can't really get much better alignment than that. Awesome. So yeah, all this inventory that we're talking about, it can all be bought from Tatari's platform. Might seem a little intimidating at first, especially if you're new to TV, but the Tatari platform makes it easy to log in, see what's available, what rate you should offer, and really off to the races. Tatari's platform also utilizes audience-based insights that can really help to inform optimizations. So we partner with some companies like Experian that provide this audience-level insights. You can see the data, you can see what audiences are performing best for you, and really lean into that, into sort of what you should test next, right? Across both linear and streaming TV. So it wouldn't be a TV conversation without talking about creative, right? And so I want to transition over to that, and I'll start with you, Casey. If you can tell us a little bit more about how Saatva approaches TV strategy in the Black Friday, Cyber Monday campaign, as well as some of the unique ways that you've been able to find success.
Yeah, I think Saatva is especially in a very unique position with our creative strategy because we have the ability to create new assets at scale thanks to our in-house creative and production team. And then the Tatari platform helps us really quickly test and learn which creatives are working best for us, and which elements of those we should continue doing or things that maybe we shouldn't continue doing with our next assets. So last year, for example, we did create some specific Black Friday, Cyber Monday assets, and they performed pretty well for us. But what we found actually was that we had a top performing evergreen creative that had the highest response rate of all. And so that actually was really helpful for us in a lot of ways because we can continue testing and learning, adding in new creatives to the mix while still utilizing a top performer. So one of the things that we've done is end cards for the sale, and then all of a sudden we have a top performing creative that's very sale specific. And I think we're going to see one of those examples now.
If you know luxury, it's not just award-winning, it's rewarding. Saatva Mattresses supports all types of sleepers with durable steel coils and plush organic cotton. Luxury is handcrafted in American factories and brought directly to you with our free in-home white glove delivery service, which is why over 90% of customers would recommend Saatva to friends and family. Saatva, luxury mattresses made affordable.
And as you can see, this is actually an example from our Labor Day sale because our new Black Friday end cards aren't finalized yet, which I think is also just a great note to brands. You don't need to be planning months and months in advance in order to get your creatives to market really quickly through the platform.
It's very true. Awesome. Thank you, Casey. So yeah, we're going to shift over now to MANSCAPED. So yeah, Jessica, can you tell us a little bit more about creative strategy for you?
No, they're going on now. Sure. We have somewhat of a similar strategy where we can utilize evergreen creative for our sales just to keep up the product awareness and make sure that people know what products we sell. And then we also share some lower production sale and holiday gifting creative that works really well with the female audience.
Cool. So I think we're going to start with the product-focused creative here. You can take a look.
When the Hawks need a clean shave, they reach for the Chairman Pro by Manscaped, equipped with skin-safe technology and dual blade heads.
Wonder if my dad's ever had one of these.
Tony Hawk with the mustache. A very different commercial. We ride motorcycles now. Hawk Hogs. Shaken and stirred. Talon.
Injured? So are we. No.
The Chairman Pro by Manscaped.
And now the sort of lower budget, quick to produce creative.
Have you ever shaved balls on camera?
Shaved?
I'm shaving you, baby.
Wow.
This is fancy.
Introducing the Performance Package by Manscaped.
This is nuts.
Smooth.
Skin smooth. You want a mohawk down there?
This is good as waterproof.
What if my profile pic was this? Like, what would you think?
Ball deodorant.
Prop soother.
Spa experience for your balls. Happy balls.
Happy balls.
Give your partner a gift they'll actually use with 25% off at manscaped.com.
Yeah, some sort of, it can be a little bit difficult to get full approval across all networks on that, but you can work with your Tatari rep on that. All right, great. Well, thank you everyone for joining. That wraps us. But I did want to mention, scan the QR code here. You can see a little bit more about Tatari's case studies, take you to our blog. And also, maybe more importantly, run to our booth after this. We have a product giveaway from our two partners here. So we have 5 Saatva pillows. These are like $160 pillows, super luxurious. and the lawnmowers. We have 10 lawnmowers from Manscaped for the first 15 people that get to our booth after this. So go run and grab some. All right, thank you, everyone.